All right, this is completely unexpected, but a lot of fun. Jake Brower is with us today, along with two of his travelers, Travis and Christina, who completely surprised us out of the blue.
Yeah, I'm sitting at my desk over there on the phone, and they come walking in, and it was a very big surprise. I was kind of rude on the phone, in fact.
But wait, get out. No, not you.
But what a surprise. So yeah, I met Travis actually through Christina. Talked to Christina first. Actually, you connected me with Christina first. Christina has been an Atlas traveler for quite a while, a couple of years. And so they're just coming from Reno on their way to Nashville. And yeah, it's been fun.
It's been, yeah. So we're gonna ask. Christina's already done this. We'll ask Travis a few questions now, and yeah.
Oh, and I also got to hang out with them for a week in Reno when we did our meet and greet earlier this year. So it's kind of fun. It's like old friends.
Awesome.
They finally let you out of the office to do it.
I know. Finally. I graduated.
You did. Good job.
He's off probation.
All right. Well then, Travis, welcome to the Atlas life. All right, so this is cool. Like, this was completely unexpected, and I'm so glad you guys stopped by and on your way through. So talk about your trip from Reno to Nashville.
We always try to road trip in between assignments. So we were going to Albuquerque. We stopped off in Las Vegas for like 4 days, as part of that trip. And then we were leaving Albuquerque, going to Reno. Then we stopped off in Las Vegas for 4 days. I talked her into parachuting for the first time there.
Ooh.
She got me back, and I had to go on a camel safari the next day. So we always try to build in little trips along the way.
Everyone should go ride a camel at Mesquite, Nevada. It's called the Camel Safari. Everyone should do that at least once in their life.
They have camels in Nevada.
Mesquite, Nevada.
So that you can go, you can ride a camel. That could also be an Atlas thing that you guys do as a group, as a meet and greet.
Sure.
I wouldn't recommend
Ride a camel.
but ride a camel for sure.
Is it different than riding a horse?
Very.
Yes, very much so.
So the gate's different and everything. I suppose it was hilarious because we're passing the camel safari place on the way to parachuting, same town, Mesquite, Nevada, or Nevada, depending on where you're from.
Sure.
So she calls and makes the appointment. She's like, I will be there tomorrow. If I'm not there, it's because I died jumping out of an airplane. But otherwise, I will be there.
That is a sentence only a travel nurse would use.
Absolutely.
Right?
I'll be there to ride the camel,
right.
unless I died jumping out of an
Right.
airplane.
But that's pretty cool. So what's that movie, The Bachelor or Bachelorette?
Yeah, The Bachelor or Bachelorette, one of those shows, actually filmed there. They had like a hot tub out in the middle of their like camel enclosure so that there would be camels like wandering in the background. And so it was filmed
How romantic.
there.
Yes.
Right?
Listen, camels
Camel
are...
safari, hot tub.
So they rode camels and then they did a hot tub in the field.
So
That's
we
kinda cool.
So we started the Reno assignment parachuting, and then 3-4 weeks ago we went sailing, and we ended the assignment paragliding. So it was a really cool assignment here in the Reno area. A lot of great things to do. So we left there, and we're road tripping. We stopped in Salt Lake City, drove from there straight through here just so we could surprise you guys. And then we're going to leave tomorrow and heading to Nashville, Tennessee.
We're stopping for barbecue in St. Louis, though.
course.
That's the
You have
important
to.
part.
I would stop in Kansas City for barbecue, but that's just me.
Oh, okay.
So
Agreed.
having
Okay.
having had both, and that's not
Okay.
a I don't like St. Louis thing. I don't like St. Louis.
Let's be clear.
Baseball. St. Louis, the city, was fantastic. But if I had to choose between styles of barbecue, I would definitely stop in Kansas City.
Okay.
You know,
Or we
maybe
could
just
stop at
me.
both.
You could do both.
Or you could do both, right? And then you're going to go to Memphis, right? Would you go through Memphis to get to
No.
Nashville?
No.
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 Well, you could go through Memphis. To
No.
No, we don't have that kind of time. We stopped here. We stopped here
We
instead.
have to start the new job on Monday, so no.
Oh, okay. Well, it's Monday.
They got a week.
Next Monday.
We got a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta get furniture at this apartment.
We have to adult.
we have a lot of
adult
things
for a
to
little
do.
while.
It's
Yeah.
details.
Details, yeah. We'll just sleep on the floor. It'll be fine.
Right. Okay, so I've asked you this question before. Tell me how you guys met.
So Funny story. So I was a staff nurse. It was actually her very first travel assignment. She was with Atlas on her travel assignment, and that's how I met her. We got to be great friends at the time. And then she's telling me about all the benefits, travel nursing, the benefits that come with it. And then it was like, oh, and you should date me kind of a thing. So I'm like, these are even more benefits. I'm like, I get the benefits of travel nursing and I get the benefits of dating her. So I'm like, let's do this. Okay.
So you sold him on travel nursing first, and
Right.
then you sold him on dating.
Yeah. And then now we have a cat, so we have a fur kid. So now it's like a little
Now
family.
we're a family.
So now we're committed.
Now you're
Yeah,
committed.
now we're
you're,
committed.
Stuck.
You're in.
Yeah.
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 You're in for good.
I'm in.
Yeah. Did you happen, as you were going through Las Vegas, to go stop at the little white chapel or
I
something?
mean, we might have
No.
passed a few, but we never stopped.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There was a drive-through one in Albuquerque, and I
Yeah,
thought that was
true.
It was.
hysterical.
We took a
Yes.
picture of it.
We sent it to
Yeah.
like all of his family, and then like
That is
I mysteriously
fantastic.
posted like a white dress because I thought it would be funny, and all of his family's like, "You did not," and I was like, "No, we didn't. We just thought it'd be funny. Please don't hate
24-hour
me."
wedding chapel drive-through in
Yeah.
Albuquerque.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been entertaining.
That'd be kind of fun.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I prefer food in my drive-through, not lifelong commitments. Maybe it's
Potato,
just me.
potato.
That's another thing a travel nurse would do. I prefer food in my drive-throughs,
Drive-through.
not lifelong commitments.
Yeah.
A lot of great food in Albuquerque that we found.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The green chile was just the best. I'm gonna have to like ship as much in as I can.
It's as you've seen in Atlas Eats, it's not the same. Like
No.
it just is definitely not like as the stuff that you buy in the store or whatever as the legit stuff that they brought back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely, if you could order that somewhere,
Yeah.
yes.
It's so different and
Yeah.
it's so good. I miss it. I do miss it. That's one of my favorite things about the assignment that we did in Albuquerque was how much the food was so different than anything else, like anything I've ever tried, and it was all so delicious.
So talk to me about, so you're going perm for a year, right? Is
Or
that
more.
or
Ish.
you're going perm for a
Ish.
year?
Yeah,
Ish.
we'll be stealing them back in a year.
Okay,
Right.
good. There we go.
Because I know the way to
Hey,
these guys' hearts.
There's always a plan.
I'll be-
A year from
it's
now, it'll be
food
like,
and-
so Jake, so how much experience do they really need for this cath lab
we'll
spot
get
we're
you
looking
in.
at?
We'll
They,
get you
they,
in.
they need 16 months? Okay.
No, in
we
6
got
months, I'm going to get a text saying,
Uh-huh.
can you get us a job now?
It's time to go.
We're ready.
No, I signed a 12-month lease. It'll be,
Oh,
it'll be a
alright.
12
Oh,
months.
At least
okay.
12 months.
Perfect. 12
12
months
months.
works for me.
Yeah.
So back on the road then. I mean, is that part of the plan at least? Maybe
Yeah.
it is. Maybe it is more than a year.
The-
Maybe it's a year and a half, whatever.
Yeah, well, we both have cardiac experience in different avenues, and we both got obviously emergency and trauma. So the plan was we've both always been very interested with cardiac and then cardiac surgery. So it worked out great that we were able to get a staff job, unfortunately, but we went staff to be able to get a job in cath lab, and the plan was to get the experience there, and then take the experience of what we love, and and then also what we love to do is travel, and then be able to take those two things, put them together, and enjoy that even more.
Yeah, interesting. But you've got a year's worth of that, just that perm job now to get that experience.
Right.
So, yeah. So what will you? And I'll change this up a little bit because normally this is the best part, worst part question. What do you think you will miss the most in this year away from traveling?
I love the traveling and changing locations, and just the benefits that comes with being a travel nurse. If you're truly an extroverted person, or like she is, like an extroverted introverted person, like it's the benefits of traveling and seeing things and doing things. As long as you let yourself put yourself out there. So like Albuquerque, we went on a hot air balloon ride for the first time. We went to the Grand Canyon. We rode a train for the first time. Went to Carlsbad Caverns. A lot of natural springs, hiking. Reno. I think we went to Lake Tahoe 4 or 5 times. Pyramid Lake. Went on a great hike with you.
Amazing hike.
That I
That was
still
an awful hike.
that
I
I
still
still
don't like
that I
you.
still hear about every day with her. But
We may have bitten off a little more than we could chew. that
Right.
day.
I heard about this.
right.
I've
So
heard.
yeah.
Kurt wouldn't have done that to me. Kurt would have had a nice.
Kurt would have been
leash
like,
with
you
the
guys
golf-
have fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm hanging
I'm
out
going
over
back
here.
to Kurt.
I
Where's
mean-
Kurt at?
You should.
Kurt didn't bother to show up today. So,
I'll text him.
But,
think
at
that's
the end
where
of the
we're
day,
at.
we're going to Nashville. So I mean, there'll be a lot of great things to do there, a lot of things. But it's that constant variety of every 3 to 6 months that I'll miss. But I'm sure we'll be in Nashville. We can somehow make do.
I have a feeling that you're going to find a lot of fun stuff there.
And I feel like, especially with travel nursing as a whole, I feel like I have such a a greater appreciation for stuff that I didn't before. I have friends who are in Orlando doing a travel assignment, and they're telling me about restaurants that I've never even heard of. And I'm like, I don't think I really appreciated my town for all that it was. And I feel like now going back home, like I would never set foot into a drive-through, like a chain place or something like that, because there's so much value in those hole-in-the-wall places that you're like, oh, I would never eat there. When you lived somewhere for so long and you get comfortable, you go to Applebee's because it's quick and you can curbside pickup or whatever. And you take all that other stuff for granted. So I feel like traveling especially has given me such a great appreciation for that. And I hope that we can continue that in Nashville.
Oh, you can.
And just, finding the cool little places to enjoy.
We heard it several times, like especially in Albuquerque. You guys have been here. You guys, been everywhere. But you've lived here for 20 years. You've probably been to every microbrewery in the city, but not appreciated the natural things. So that's the thing we've enjoyed the most.
There are
about
people who
traveling.
lived in Albuquerque that had never been to the Grand Canyon, and I'm like, it's literally like a 5-hour drive for you to the South Rim.
Wow.
Like it would literally be like a 2-day trip, if that. You could probably do it in one day if you really wanted to, but just to do it because it's that close to you. And they're like, oh, I'm like 45 and never seen the Grand Canyon, and I'm like, it's right there, that was the closest we've ever been to it, and how could we not go?
Yeah.
Right. I think it's like that everywhere, though. Like, we're 8 hours from Mount Rushmore here. Like, it's really not that far, right? And I mean, you could make that trip, and some of like central South Dakota isn't awesome. Like, but when you're driving through there's some
Black
fun
Hills are
stuff.
beautiful.
The Black Hills are amazing.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. Like, you have to get comfortable in your own skin, and you have to get comfortable in those surroundings, and then start branching out.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And we live vicariously through that.
Absolutely.
Through you guys every day.
All the time.
We try. That's at least.
That's why you should come to
You're
Belize.
welcome. You should come to Belize.
Come to Belize.
And there it is.
And now it's on camera.
Yes. So apparently, let's talk about that. So you two, another Atlas nurse, Claire.
Two other Bobby.
Bobby Wilson.
Okay.
Justin's nurse.
Yep. So
Justin
Bobby.
Jones. Oh, Peter. Oh, okay.
Yep, so Bobby Wilson, and then Claire Strain, who just did one of these. So that's 4 Atlas nurses, and then one of our good friends, Rodell, who's wanting to come to Atlas when his current assignment ends. So that's 4 and a possible. So yeah.
It's kind of like an Atlas meet and greet.
Lock in Rodell maybe with the trip to Belize.
Maybe.
When 2 other people are going, one of which is a travel nurse. I'm just saying that's an opportunity.
Could
be work related.
Maybe.
Just
I
bring
think
them
they're
to
in
Garza.
sales.
I think so too.
I've been learning from you.
Snowing us this whole time.
We have-
really?
I've been learning.
And she's told me I could probably sell an igloo to an Eskimo. So I mean, we could try.
Or a brush to a bald guy.
Or Belize too.
Or Belize too.
There
Over
There you
Clear.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't think I have
No.
to sell him really hard.
No,
No,
I don't
it's
think
not.
so
No.
either. No, I
like
don't.
And you
I
can
don't-
get
I don't think so either.
scuba certified while you're there because we
Yeah.
intend to as well.
Yeah.
You can wear a T-shirt and not the office shirt.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Fancy. That's all right though. That's okay. You didn't know we were doing any of this.
You know what's
thing.
funny is
I
all I
understand.
can hear in my head now is Iggy Azalea's "I'm so fancy."
Yeah.
You
You already know.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going here.
We're in like episode 25 here, and no one's ever sang before. So
You're
that's,
welcome.
There you go.
There you
Breaking
go. A
the
little
mold.
duet, actually.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Just the tip of the iceberg.
fancy.
Fancy.
So normally the last question is what's next. We know what's next.
Mm-hmm.
So give me an ideal scenario after this, however long it takes. Where do you, if you could go anywhere on this next contract together, right after the 1.5 years or whatever it is, where are you going?
My happy place is any place that I can get the mountains and the water together. So it doesn't have to be tropical. It doesn't have to be like the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. And that's probably the greatest benefit of traveling is from this year just traveling through states to assignments or traveling when we're on assignment. We have been from the North Carolina coast to the California coast. A lot of places in between, and we know both of us are more, East Coast kids than West Coast kids. So for me, I'd say taking the experience of the calf lab that we're going to get, and the next assignment, find some place where I can have the mountains and the water together.
What about you?
I'm somewhere tropical, so Virgin Islands, Guam, Hawaii. There's
Interesting.
mountains
I've been in
and
Hawaii.
water there.
There is.
Hawaii doesn't pay. That's the problem.
I know, but
It's just-
it would be a destination.
No offense,
assignment.
Hawaii. You don't
It's
pay.
true. Step up.
It's
They pay
absolutely
you
true.
in sunshine,
They do.
kind of like Florida.
Yep.
No, in
That's
sweat
true.
in Florida.
Yeah,
They
sweat.
pay you in sweat.
I think I
I'll
should
tell
work on
you.
like tropical, destinations like Guam, Virgin Islands.
Could you be sold on Alaska? Because Alaska fills what you want.
I'm thinking like southern Washington.
That feels cold. That sounds
During
cool.
the summer, it's not.
And are there penguins in Alaska? I don't think there are.
could be.
I think that there are.
I think there's polar bears, and I don't
think we could
wanna-
do spring and
That's if you
summer
go
in Alaska.
North.
So true story. I have been to every state except Alaska and Hawaii.
Challenge accepted.
Exactly.
So Hawaii is what I'm hearing.
Or Alaska, not in the winter.
Alaskan
Yes.
cruise, fine.
Alaska in the summer, Hawaii in the winter.
Yes.
See, now he has a plan.
We've already got it planned out.
Done.
Christina, I have a plan for your
Done.
life.
You know what? You also had a plan for that hike that went to Nashville.
That was
like,
so much fun.
that was an
I've got
absolute
pictures
disaster.
of them smiling, so don't believe the hype.
Oh my god.
We'll run these pictures as we talk here.
Although when she got to the top and I saw her for the first time, it looked like she was going to.
Murder.
Yeah.
Not happy at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And that waterfall was such a letdown. That was really not worth the hike.
Probably right. But it was fun.
Because
I had fun.
For the amount of hike, I would have expected at least somewhere close to like Niagara. Like that was an intense hike.
It was more like a trickle.
And it was just.
It was like a trickle. It looked like bath water trickling out of the tub.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty amazing.
I enjoyed it.
Travis was all about it.
Yeah.
You guys can hike in Alaska. I'll be in Hawaii on a beach somewhere.
Okay,
All
well,
right.
there you go.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, Travis, thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys stopped by. Christina, this was awesome. I mean, after what, 2.5
Yeah,
years?
2.5.
I mean, it's
Never been to Omaha before.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
been to Omaha, so I'm so glad.
There's a lot less corn than I was expecting. So
Well, it's harvest time, so
Oh.
yeah. I think. I don't know.
Not quite. We're getting close.
Are we?
But
I saw
it's
some
not
at the rest
quite.
stop when we let the dog out.
I wasn't a farmer, so
You-
I don't know.
Yeah. You'll get some more corn going through Kansas and Missouri.
As you go
Okay.
south down I-29,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
When you hit that tomorrow.
We'll stop for
so-
some corn.
Take your word for it.
So,
We will find some straight corn.
yeah.
Elote.
Street corn.
Field corn, sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
That's where it's.
I mean,
at.
I feel like I could still turn it into my own elote.
You could.
My
You
own
could.
street. I could have my
Yeah.
own street corn. Just take it off the street and then eat it on the street, and then it's like
That'll work.
hardcore street corn.
Like legit street corn.
Sure.
Don't air that.
South
'cause-
Omaha, I bet you can
Don't
get some
air
street
that
corn.
because I think that's stealing.
It's all going. So the cameras never stop.
I'm
So-
pretty sure I'm going to jail for stealing corn that I didn't steal.
At least not while you're here with us.
little
Maybe
foreshadowing
once you
right
leave
there.
the
I
office.
am not an accomplice
Does
to her
Alice have
thievery.
a, like a bail bondsman on
to steal
staff?
the corn.
Good.
not
Good.
I'll
devise
pay
a
for the
plan.
corn. I'm gonna pay for the corn. I'm just gonna leave $1 in its place.
Roll it up.
Roll it up and just stick
And
it back
stick
in.
it back
Stick
in
it-
there.
stick it
So, Travis, Christina, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Really
thank you, guys.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
She'll pay for the corn.
I will pay for the corn.